week of UNLV Dynasty. I saw the comments about how we didn't like how it was just FCS game last week, and I totally understand. It was more me trying to get out a video, but I think we have a new strategy now. It's going to help us upload more on the channel. You guys can't see them right now, but we are live on Twitch. If you guys want to check out these streams live, we do a bunch of stuff over here on Twitch, but we're going to try to record while live, and that is going to help us, I think, get more videos out. And also we'll be streaming more, so come on by. Chat says hi. But we did kick ass when it comes to FCS Northwest, and that is to be expected. So we're gonna move on to the next week. 2-1. We have some coach points, big recruiting week, and I actually don't even know who we play right now. I see a lot of firsts on the screen there, including on 2 4-stars. Very excited about that. Obviously we're not ranked. We're UNLV in year 1. Jaden Thomas, Mountain West offensive player of the week. There we go. I almost read it as Mac. 19 for 147, 7 yards per carry. I think he had 4 touchdowns. He went ballistic. So we're going against Miami of Ohio. We're locked out due to playing style. I got to throw the ball more. No way we're about to lose the 4-stars. Now, they still have their hours on them, but I can't switch to the cells, which I don't like. We got to throw the ball this week. We got to throw the ball a lot this week. Austin Kirpakis, we're doing pretty well here. We are in first. Do I have a good soft sell? I don't know if I do. I'm gonna look. Hometown hero is likely. An A, C, and D minus might be enough. There's a chance. Okay, so it is that. Let me look at my numbers real quick. A C is 5. That's 16. D minus is 1. It's not gonna be enough. There's no point in soft selling here, so we're just gonna leave contact friends and family. Hope that works out. We do not have great sells, unfortunately, here at UNLV. Even though we play in a NFL football stadium, you would think that that would be pretty cool for some, but apparently not. Now here we have a great sell. We have a very, very good sell here for Joe DeVoe. I think it's likely going to be campus personality, which I also think would be an ideal situation. It could be the clutch though. We don't know. I'm going to hope it's campus personality. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work out, well, life sucks. Stewart, we're in first on. He's in his top 3. I think we're killing it here. It's because we got a decent sell on him. We should get Ben Stewart to commit this next week. Kashim Hayden now into his top 5. So unfortunately with Kashim Hayden, he has 3 different things this could be. So I'm just going to leave contact friends and family on there. Hopefully we can stay ahead. Ramon Moon, no one's in on. UCLA and Stanford are trying to get in on Lobato, but we're doing fine here. Keelan Landry is the priority. Now we do have a sell on him. It's not amazing. Actually, I don't know if that's good at all. Hold up. I think some things changed on that. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 3. That's 17. So out of nowhere, we actually have a horrible hard sell. I think it's just out of nowhere. We're just not throwing the ball enough in their opinion. So I'm going to get in here on send the house just so we can keep up with him. I want to find 10 hours to get him in on a visit because I think that's Utah State. They have him in on a visit, which scares me. He's the priority. He's the quarterback with very good accuracies, 94 throw power, 86 speed. We want him badly. Tyshawn Warren, no one's in on him except us. Same with Junior Bender. I think I'm going to throw just 5 on him because I think that gets him to his next slot and we can get 5 hours there. KZ, kind of the same situation. Ojabo, brand exposure. You knew what games we were playing going into the year, Ojabo. Honestly, if we lose Ojabo, I'm not too worried about it just because he is going to be a junior when we get him because he's a JUCO player. Still, that is annoying. And then Halterman also the deal breaker brand exposure. What is changing? You guys know what we're doing here. We're going to take 5 off Carl Kazi, and that will give us enough for the Landry visit. Thank God he's close. He only needs 10. So they have him on a week 8 visit. I think we bring him in. Ugh. Honestly, none of these help us except Hawaii, and he's not going to make it to Hawaii. We don't have enough to give him on a complimentary visit there. I think it has to be Air Force, and then hopefully we can find more visits next week. Actually, if the deal breakers hold, we're going to get those hours back, which would suck, but also would allow us to schedule some visits. I think a week 7 visit versus Air Force is going to be a good move for him. And it's going to have to be Coach Prestige, which is only a B. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. But if we get complimentary visits, that should help. It's also the week before Utah State. And I think we just do that to do them dirty. So that's going to be our recruiting for the week. All right, we have 16 coach points. And obviously we're upgrading our motivator here. We went all in on the O-line up to the point of them getting off-season training boost. I think we focus on the defensive line now. The trenches, I found out, is a good place to start. So we get defensive line to off-season training boost, and then I'd like to get the passing game so quarterbacks get off-season training boost before Landry gets here, as Landry is the focus. But with that, it is time. Actually, one more thing I did change without telling you guys. Auto subs. I did this with Texas Tech. I did this with my Mizzou marathon stream. If you guys missed that, on my other channel, Graceful Swan, link down in the description below, my VOD channel, I have all those episodes uploading, season-long episodes of that. It went 12 years. Stream did not end until I won a championship. It was brutal. But to keep fresh on wear and tear for the running backs, I think is good, especially when I have multiple good running backs, which we do here on the Rebels. So in order to keep Jaden Thomas fresh, we're going to do this. All right, but Miami of Ohio this week. We are the better team in theory. Are we going to play like it? That is the real question. And what uniform should we wear on the road? I think we're just going to stick with the current aways. It's funny, though, because we do have the same color schemes. All right, here we are in Miami of Ohio. Oh, man, I feel weird because I just joined an online dynasty and I'm literally Miami of Ohio. But I talk so much shit about Ohio. So much shit about Ohio. So I'm very torn about what's going on here. I've looked through their roster already, obviously, for that. But let's check out what they got going for them. At quarterback, it's going to be Daquan Finn, who has a lot of physical traits, and he's very fast. We're probably going to see a lot of option. Kenny Tracy is there with Jordan Brunson and Deshaun Borum. Deion Colsey, Keith Reynolds, Darian Williamson, Cordell Russell are going to be the wide receivers. Tight end, Grant Leeper and Brody Cosen. Left tackle is going to be Peyton Kirkland. Left guard, Gregory Smith Jr. The center, Aiden Anarino. Wow, that's a lot of A's. Austin Uke, and right tackle is going to be Drew Terrell. Left edge, Adam Trick. Right edge, Cameron Wilson. The big man in the middle is Nasir Washington. Big man in the middle as in a basketball center. I don't know why I pulled that out for a defensive tackle. Corbin Hundrew, the Sam. The Mike is Jackson Kuwatch. Maybe we'll see some Malcolm McCain as well. And the Will is Oscar McWood. The corners, I had a blast from the past when I first saw these. Luke Evans, and then Coy Beasley, who I'm like, why do I recognize that name? Coy Beasley was a freaking corner for Purdue. So I get to use Coy Beasley in my online dynasty again. Tony Coleman Jr. and Caleb Martin are the corners. Eli Blakey and Silas Walters are the safeties. We're going to get the ball first. We'll see what we can do. It's going to be kicked to Moore. Moore grabbing it on the 5, and we are off to the races and immediately tackled at the 21. Coach Gooch Bronson, head number 93. If you know, you know. Leads his offense out there. And we're going to start it with an RPO because that's what I like to do. I think I'm on a different playbook than I decided. I think I like the UCLA playbook. So I think I'm going to use that more. And Omi Air is going to make the catch. And Malachi Clark is already hurt. We get a gain of 5 there. Good start on an RPO play. Yeah, we're going to need some FPS sunscreen on Gooch's dome. Up the middle, it's Jaden Thomas for a big first down. Calandria stepping up in the pocket and making a strong throw over the middle to the running back on the angle. And now we're going to hand it off to Thomas. 1st and 10, inside zone. We get the run. He cuts back inside, and Thomas within inches of a first. 10 yards of carry. Would love for him to keep that up this game. And the UNLV offense is moving. Handoff. Thomas goes up the middle. He gets the first. They're stacking the box here. We're going with the screen. And it looks like they're reading it. But we get a good block. We only get 2 on that, but that block was fun to see. All right, we're going to see how Calandria's arm is feeling today. And he makes his man slip. Look at Gums. Look at Varkey's Gums. I got to see that again. He made his man slip. Look at this. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Varkey's Gums. And already the offense up to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, we're calling the draw. One man to beat. Thomas breaks a tackle. Gets dragged back, and he's going to get a gain of 6 on the play. Offense is clicking on all cylinders today. I like this. Am I just getting better at the game? That is the question. Another handoff, and it's Thomas again, and Thomas is going to get the first to the 20. 4 for 27 on the day, and we're going to try to trust Calandria's arm here. We'll see what we can do. And he's going to go deep. It's early. Can't make the catch. It's picked. Not the tip drill. We got to see this again. I thought it was a great throw. He separated himself. Look at that. He completely separated himself. It's in his hands, tipped up, and it's caught. Now they are going to mark him down at the 1. So we can let our defense work here. But that might be the most heartbreaking thing I think I've seen today. Granted, I haven't seen a lot today, to be fair. We're going to run, obviously, or no, my God, they're going to pass. No way. No way. And it's picked by Welch. Welch touchdown. First play after a pick. We get a pick 6 by LaTerrence Welch. And the Rebels go up by a touchdown. It was like it was meant to be. Ball don't lie. LaTerrence Welch with the pick 6. That's why you don't pass out of your own end zone like that. Love seeing an early lead against a team we should be beating, you know? Oh my God, what a boot. Back of the end zone. Hopefully they aren't a hurry up team. I actually don't know if they will. We're going to use Cam here. We call him Cam because I can't say his last name. Oh, we just absolutely stopped the run. 2nd and 13. There we go. Things you'll love to see. Now we're going to set up a spy. Cover 4 quarters. McDuffie as the spy. The quarterback can run, and we know this, so we got to be aware of it. And I love how I talk it and I don't walk it. All right, we're going to blitz again. Would like to think they run it here, and they do. Can we get to the outside? No, we can't. Oh, no. So close to actually having them there. Miami of Ohio gets a first down. I feel like I can't just call them Miami, you know? I feel like I have to say Miami of Ohio every time. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I need to go through and change my playbooks to what I normally like, though. Get there, get there. Ah, wrapped him by the legs. He still gets the first. Tried to dive to get him early, but it ended up just being a wrap up. Oh, we're going to bring pressure again. McDuffie is going to pay attention to that running back and the quarterback if the running back just blocks. But it's going to be a run. We get to the outside. McDuffie on the tackle. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Were they actually machismo? What? And they make a quick throw to the outside. See, we're setting up those quick zones, you know, like on the flats with the cover 2 invert. But they still are able to make these plays. Play the bottom of the zone. It's a run. Oh, we make a great hit on the quarterback. Del Cambra able to bring him down before the touchdown. Quarterback took a shot there. It was a good thing that he ended it off, honestly. Otherwise, that's a sack and they lose the ball. But instead, they're on the 8-yard line. And it's a keeper for the quarterback. And he's immediately brought down by the defensive tackle. And I would assume that's the last play of the first quarter unless they decide, you know what? Let's just run it anyway. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. We're up 7-0 after 1. They are threatening. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Can we just play bend, don't break defense? That is my question. Quarterback's running, has to slide at the 4. McDuffie was ready. That was me. I am McDuffie. 3rd and goal. Just make a stop. Just make a stop, baby. Come on. Come on. Quarterback's on the move, and he has to throw it away. The defense holds strong. And they're going to have to make the kick from like the 5-6 yard line here. Tough angle. And they are able to hit it. So 7-3, the defense holds. All right, it's going to be Jackson here. We're just going to kneel it down. I don't trust him actually taking it out. Let's get that offense moving again. The first drive was really good until the unfortunate interception. And they're bringing pressure. Wide open. Wide open is early. Calandria able to get it to him and early past the 50. Ooh, that was scary. Big play, though. Really big play. All right, let's see what the stick and nod does here. All right, I was a little scared, so we're just going to hit Marquise Gums. Take what we can get there. It's a gain of 4. All right, 2 tight end set. And they're bringing pressure. Gums takes a shot and drops it. That's fair. It was a hospital ball. That's on me, Gums. That's on me. 3rd and 6. See what we can get going here. Over the middle. Calandria takes a shot and is able to deliver the throw to Omier. Oh, my goodness. Well played, buddy. Well played. Landry's taking a couple hits. We're just going to hand off to Thomas. And our center didn't block anybody. We might have to throw the ball more, which I guess was kind of the plan I forgot about. Oh my God, no way. What a throw by Colandria! Buddy, that landed in the Bermuda Triangle. Look at this. There are 3 defenders there. And he just dropped it right in the middle of all of them to Gums. What a play. Stuck on it. And Bradley's able to separate for the touchdown. All right, there's the throwing touchdown. Colandria's getting yards. Let's hope these wide receivers see this and then, you know, don't deal breaker us because there are only chances at 4 stars. Should be 14-0 here. Colandria starting off 9 for 11 today. Things you love to see. True CP3. Dude, the passing playing style is so important, not only for these wide receivers, but also for Landry, because then we'll get a better sell on him, you know? All right, 14-3 here in the second. We can get a big defensive stop here. No points. I'm going to feel really good about myself. And I want to feel really good about myself. That was scary. That was very scary. All right, using Edmondson here. They ran a lot last possession, and the quarterback keeps it. He's going to be really annoying with that. I got to keep that in mind. All right, now he's passing. We're there, though. We're there. And it's dropped, and Chief Borders is hurt. Holding the ankle. Ugh, I don't like to see that. He's our best left edge rusher. We're going to be using McDuff here. I'm going to use him more as like a spy, even though he can't keep up with the quarterback. The hope is he can, and that's just, that sucks. Good play call, and we just weren't ready for it. 1st and 10 from 37. And it's a handoff to the outside. McDuffie gets blocked, but he's chased down from behind by Landon Thomas. Hell yes. All right, cover 2 man. Cover 2 man. 2nd and 11. Running back is staying in the block. And McDuffie gets caught up, and the quarterback takes off and gets to the 40. I gotta be a spy. I don't care what my job is. I need to be aware and be a spy. I'm not paying attention. If I knew the running back was staying in the block, I should have turned it into a spy rather than rushing the passer. But instead, I rushed the passer. That's really good blocking. Harris able to bring him down. Seems like Miami of Ohio's defense or offense is kind of rolling here. It's a damn quarterback, which makes me excited selfishly for my online dynasty. That's a good play. Oh, we were there though. Oh my God, this guy's a beast. Go down. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Miami driving. At this point, they're going to get 3 points. I'd like to. Oh my God, they are moving. I'd like to not allow a touchdown. We're setting up in cover 3. McDuffie is there. Stops short, 3rd and 1. Can the defense hold again? Need our line to get to the quarterback. It's a touch pass. It's a touch pass. Stop him short. We do. Timeout. And they're going for the field goal. Basically the same field goal as the first time. The defense holding at the goal line again. They hit the field goal, but we get ball, 2 timeouts, about 40 seconds to work with. And we get early on the sideline throw. Big 1st down out of bounds, JoJo early. We still have 41 seconds, plenty of time to get in the scoring range. Touchdown would be really cool, but ideally we just want, we're going to call our 2nd timeout. We just want to get within field goal range here. And Colandria is going to take off. Colandria out of bounds at the 26. Oh my goodness, what a play. We are within field goal range. Now it's time to try a touchdown. First time we scrambled and it was beautiful. Bradley wide open. No way, there's a flag, dude. It was so good. No. Illegal man downfield. Oh, we got to be better than that, man. It was perfect. And we hit the curl. Drop it. Bradley drops it. 2nd and 15. When we hit the bubble screen, can we get the blocks? We get some out of bounds. Make it 3rd and 10. Need this. Over the middle. Caught by Omen. No, he drops it. All right, we're going to have to take the points, which is good. Good drive to get points, but man, there was potential. Kick is up. Kick is going to sneak in by Caden Costa. and we take the lead 17-6. I'm gonna go into prevent just in case they do try to Hail Mary here, but I expect them to kneel it. No. Verts? Regular play? I don't know. I'm glad I went into prevent though. They're gonna run. Just get him down. Just get him down. And they are not gonna call a timeout. And that'll be it for the half. 17-6 at Miami of Ohio. We're killing it on the road. All right, start of the second half. Costa's gonna kick it off. Really good first half. Assume coach was pretty happy with them in the locker room, especially the defense stopping 2 potential touchdowns, 2 goal line stands. We're gonna bring pressure first play. There's an empty pocket. This is scary. This is very scary. Empty backfield, I should say, not pocket. Quick slant, able to make the tackle. Really good play. They coming out throwing. Using Edmondson over the middle here. Now they run the ball. Edmondson able to make the hit, but they still get a good gain of 6. Would love to see some pressure from our defensive line here. And it's an RPO. Oh, what a move. This guy does not go down. Colsey is giant. Noted for the online dynasty. Noted. All right, can we make a stop here? 3rd and 1, and it's a run, and he's gonna get the first down. I don't know when they're gonna run or pass. They're doing a good job at disguising that. We got a spy on this play, and I gotta remember that I'm a spy. And it's a quick pass. Dude, these guys don't go down. They're breaking tackles everywhere. 2nd and 6 here. We're using McDuffie, and it's a keeper, but we are there to stop it. Only gets a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 5. We have the spy ready to go. A 3rd and 5. Running a 3-3 here. Oh, that's just a great route from the running back. That's a great route from the running back. I couldn't tell if he was going to take off or not. That's just a good play. That's the thing about Daquan Finn, man. You just can never tell with him. There's the reason he's a star of this team. Over the middle, and these receivers are doing well too. Miami's offense is clicking. The offense is clicking right now. 1st and goal from the 9, and it's gonna be another pass. And the quarterback's taken off and sacked. Jalen Lee getting to him, and it's gonna be 2nd and goal from the 11. And it's not a run. A lot of motion over the middle. Wide open. Can we get to him? Make the tackle. 3rd and goal from the 3. And we have stopped them multiple times from this area. Can we do it again? 3rd and goal from the 3. Oh, and it's just wide open. Miami gets their first touchdown. Yikes. Big yikes. All right, we got a 4-point game. See if we can get that run going. It's going to be Bradley in motion coming around. We're going to RPO it. We'll see what we can do. And wide open on the RPO is Omier, and he takes a shot and drops it. Yikes. All right, we got to hand it off to Thomas. Hand off. Cuts to the outside. Thomas gets hit forward. 3rd and 5. There we go. Can Calandria get us a first? Calandria steps out of the pocket. Calandria going for the first down, and he gets it. Anthony Calandria using his legs. And we get Gums wide open over the middle of the field, and Gums past the 50. Quick first down. Calandria doing well right now. Got to keep it going. Over the middle of the field, it's Omier, makes the catch. Quick gain of 4. Quick gain of 4. Like, I want to get the run game going, but you also got to keep in mind we're supposed to be passing the ball more. And caught by early, goes down for the first. A little scared about this play. Get rid. We get it to Elksness. Elksness, stiff arm, and the big tight end gets 7. And we're going to let it go to the 4th quarter. 4's in the chat. 4's in the chat. We got a ball game, baby. All right, 2nd and 3. We're putting Bradley in that same motion again. This time we're probably going to hit him. And we are. Get it to Bradley, who takes a shot within inches of a first. Wait. Come on. One of our guys got to beat off the edge. Wide open. Wide open is Omier. Touchdown. Wow. One safety. They stack the box on 3rd and inches. Play press man. We just needed one of our outside receivers to beat their man, and Omier does it. Look at Troy Omier. Calandria having a solid game, just under 200 yards. He's been efficient, 2 passing touchdowns. And we're up 24-13 in the fourth. Not ball game yet. Not ball game yet whatsoever. Especially with how their offense has looked. All right, using McDuffie over the middle here. We got to make some stops. It's play action. We're there over the middle. No, good hit by Pope. Jake Pope just demolished him and forced him to drop it. Wow. 2nd and 10. Quick out, and we're forcing another drop. The defense is hitting. 3rd and 10. Need a stop. Force the punt. Running back in motion. They just can't tell if he's going to take off. If I follow the slant there, he takes off. There was no winning. They were getting that first down. Yeah, I don't think Pope forces that drop without the hit stick, honestly. All right, 1st and 10 from the 42. And the running back's taking off. And we're going to sack the quarterback. Oh, my God. Landon Thomas makes it 2nd and 16. Big moment. And they run at 2nd and 16. And they're able to get 5 out of it to make 3rd and 11. That is brutal. That is brutal. They are not running it. You're not going to fool me. And it's a sack. Oh, my goodness. It is Lucas Conti, the big defensive tackle. They're going for it on 4th and 19. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. 4th and 19. Need the stop. Why don't no? They beat our man. That's just a big play. Big time players make big time plays. Unbelievable. Running back out in motion. I got to cover him. And they're going to hit him. And McDuffie makes the tackle. They lose 2 on the play. I don't like running match against this quarterback, but I'm doing it. Am I going to regret it? Absolutely. Maybe it works. Potentially. Oh, no. No. Edmondson. That's a good hit. That's a good hit, baby. 3rd and 3. I'm bringing pressure. We see Jake Pope near the line. And it's a good RPO. It's a really good RPO, actually. Wow, he gets to 16. Their offense is rolling, man. Their offense is rolling. And they hit the under. Good hit there off the edge from our corner. Come on, we need this stop. Need this stop. A quarterback taking off. Need a hit. Oh, he tried to take his head off. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Oh my God, this is terrifying. They are in an empty backfield. From the 3 over the middle. Oh my God, down at the 1. Get out of the hurry up. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. They're moving on offense. And they're going for 2. Nah. Don't do this to me. 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 We need this stop. Oh my God, we need this stop so bad. I'm using Cam. Wide open. Oh my God, it's a 3-point game. 24-21 in the 4th. We need the offense to cook. More on the return. I need more. I need more. I need more. He didn't give me more. Hand off to Thomas. Bounces off a lineman and is able to get 6. I'm gonna try to chew a little clock here. They're not calling their timeouts. And we're going to hit Gums, who is getting to 3rd and 1. They use their timeout, and they are not stacking the box. I like this for Thomas. Thomas able to get the first, still on his feet. And Miami uses their 2nd timeout, 1st and 10. And we're going to give it to Thomas again, the workhorse running back. All right, final timeout for Miami. If we can keep getting these first downs, we're in good shape. Make a play. Make a play. Early off the hands. 3rd and 6. On the curl. Bradley drops it. No. No. McLeod has to punt. No. That is 2 plays that we should have had it, man. They just need to get within field goal range, but they have all the time in the world to do it. 1st and 10. Make a hit. Oh my God, there's no way. 2-minute warning. Dude, we destroyed him and he caught it. Man in motion. We're there. Oh my God, dude, they're insane right now. They are insane right now. We're here. We're here. We kept them in bounds. 3rd and 4. Come on, 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 come on. Oh no. Oh, okay, Ben, don't break here. We got to try to force OT. Got to try to force OT. 1st and 10. Wide open tight end. Oh no, dude. What is happening to us? Less than 50 seconds left in this game. They hit to the outside. Time is ticking. 2nd and 8. Ooh, they are letting clock go down. No touchdown. No touchdown. Oh my God. We almost had the sack. That could have been huge. They're going for the field goal now. Ice him. Ice him. Ice him. Ice him. Ice him. Give me a block. Kick is up. Kick is good. Wow, we're about to go to overtime. We are going to overtime. Unless we can get a dream return out of Moore. And we are not. 8 seconds. We're going to run it. Maybe we get something out of this. Maybe we don't. Wait, they're pressing. They're pressing. They're pressing. Ain't no way they give us this, right? They are not. They are not. Alex drops. I'm going to try it again. If they give it to me, they give it to me. If they don't, they don't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Omier. 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 No way. No way. Omier. Touchdown. Game. They can't bring him down. He just destroyed that man in the orange vest with the ball, by the way. He just threw it right at him. That was diabolical. He said, fuck Miami. Nah, that was crazy. Anthony Colandrea, player of the game, 277 yards, almost 72% pass completion, 3 touchdowns. And we get to see that last play again. No, that was the one before it. We got to see that again. We got to see that again. That was insane. 79-yard touchdown to end the game. We got to see that again. Colandrea launches it. Omier has to break a tackle on the catch. Touchdown. Poses, gets up, just absolutely winds up and throws a ball right at a Miami press guy. I mean, look at that. Buddy doesn't even flinch, by the way. Shouts out to him. 30-24 is your final on a walk-off Hail Mary touchdown. We get a coach level from it. And I guess in the next one, we're going to find out if that helps our playing style at all for those receivers and the quarterback. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Look out for the next one here on the football channel, Graceful Swan Plays. Check out the Twitch. I'll see you in the next one.